Hey, what's up, Giddy Up Virgin Gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Today's CGC cracked slab of the day is going to be Clara from Matchless Fighters or Peerless Fighters. It's been called both. It just depends on the translation, I guess. I think it's one of the best sets in Sword and Shield, personally. I think like it's got great full art, it's got great alternate arts, has a bunch of good trainers in it. And collecting trainers lately has kind of been going under a little bit of scrutiny because of Miriam and like how expensive that card is. I do think that card's dumb expensive, don't get me wrong. But I kind of think it's funny that collecting trainers is like both really popular and really criticized now. But people will go buy an Evolution whose name they learned last year for over $1,000. That makes more sense to some people. Hey, okay, it's the market, right? It's what the fucking Pokemon. If Charizard's dong was in their face, they have no problem suckling on it and drinking from it like it was a hamster water thing, right? They just put that shit straight in their mouth, go all for it. Hey, do you collect your own cards? It's funny. By the way, sorry, this month's probably going to be a little bit weird for videos. I'll try to put out as many as I can. I'm going to be on the road for a little bit for work. It's just something I cannot avoid. It's just this time of year, and I'm going to be doing that, unfortunately, until I never have to clock in again. That's going to be the case. But I will try to put them out. It'll be something I'm really sorry. I do appreciate everybody coming in last month. It was a crazy month. There's a lot of new people here. I do appreciate that. I'll try. I'll make videos where I can, but just it may not be as often as I would like to do them. I'll just say that. I want to talk about this card trend. It's not really new or anything. I just kind of want to throw it out there. Let's talk about pack fresh cards. This is a trend that started, I don't even know when the fuck this started. Like, this may have been a thing for a while, but I remember this kicking off really, really strong in like 2021, where people were listing their cards as pack fresh whenever you'd find eBay listings. And like, it's just, they'll put up a card, it'll look pretty good, but they won't have a condition for the card at all. Like, instead of having like near mint, mint, light played, or any of like the normal things people will say for cards, they'll just put something in there that says pack fresh, which you would think, hey, it's straight from a pack. That means it's probably pretty good. It varies. And I'm going to say this is kind of a bullshit thing. I hate that people do this. I hate that people just say pack fresh. It's, especially if it's like a brand new set. It's like, yeah, no shit. This set just came out like 3 days ago. Of course it's pack fucking fresh. What else would it be? Would it be old as fuck? No, of course. The set just came out. Of course it is, man. Like, it's so stupid. It does nothing for a buyer. It literally does nothing. It's like, okay, I just pulled this card from a pack. Cool, what else? It's like PSA ready. It's just a bullshit nomenclature that does nothing for it. Now, look, I do think some people take it a little bit extreme when they get a card. It doesn't grade as a PSA 10 or a BGS 10, and they like contact the seller and they're like, hey, you sold this card for near mint or mint and it didn't come back as a 10. You're a bad seller and you need to go to hell and die. That's stupid. But if you can't even like put up what the condition of the card is before I buy it, like let's look at a couple for a second. Let's look at this guy. So we got Magmortar from the Galarian Gallery, Hollow Rare, Crown Zenith, Pack Fresh. Does not say shit about the condition. Doesn't say anything, right? Looks pretty good on the front. Let's check it over and like look at the back. Let's flip that sucker over, baby. Let's look at that card. And then you start looking at the corners. You're like, okay, this is not really like it's a near mint maybe, but it's more of like a light played card just because of the whiting of some of it. You can see around the edges and things like that. And it's definitely not a great condition card, but they did nothing to tell you, hey, at least this person put something. Now, before someone comes at me, I don't think everybody who puts pack fresh in their cards is selling like, I don't think they're all selling like crappy cards. It's not everybody. There are definitely some cards where it's like there's plenty of pictures. You can see everything that's going on with it. If you buy it, you buy it. And if you don't get what's in the picture, then there's a problem. But it is, you got to admit, you sellers have to admit that that's a stupid fucking way to list your cards. That is really I'm swearing a lot today. This is something that just I don't know why anybody humors this. I don't know why you even put this up. Just say what condition the card's in. Of course it's packed fresh. It's from a new set. Like it's oh my god. I don't even like the only way I could even see that being relevant is like you bought like a vintage booster box or an older booster box. You're like, I just pulled this card from the pack. But even so, just say what the condition is. It's so goddamn stupid. We got Spark right here, and of course it's got the same thing. It's pack fresh. I'm putting this here because they did say that it is near mint. They did put that, and they have pictures in the back. But if you look at the back, this is debatable. I don't think that little thing at the top right there necessarily makes it near mint anymore. I think like you got a little bit of card damage. You got a little edge damage. I don't think PSA is going to even give that. It's probably going to be an 8, honestly, just from the way that card's looking, right? I saw this one. This really doesn't have it. This was a pack fresh. I found all these listings in like 3 or 4 minutes, by the way. I saw this one. They had a Pikachu up for sale, and like, well, I put this in here because right at the very end of their slide, they have a bunch of cards that aren't for sale, and it just says not included on there, but it's like a Pikachu listing from like Lost Origin. I think it's like it's one of the Galarian the trainer gallery Pikachus or something. And it's like, so why even put this slide up here? What is this? Hey, look at all the cards that I pulled that I'm not selling you. Don't you wish I'd sell some of these cards instead of this gallery Pikachu, instead of this fucking trainer gallery Pikachu I'm putting here? Do you want this stuff? Well, fuck you. You can't have it. I'm just showing you all these cards that I may sell in the future. Check out, like, look at my inventory. This means I'm a trusted seller. Look how many cards I have. I just don't get it. Why even put this here? And it's in the same pack fresh stuff. Just type in Pokemon cards pack fresh on eBay and just watch what pops up. There is so much of this shit. And once again, it's not everybody. It's not. But there are some people. Here's someone else. This person had 100% rating, so I'm going to throw this out there. I don't care what someone's rating is on eBay. You do not buy a card if they only have a front picture of it. Do not buy it. Don't do it. Make them post a second picture of the back of this card like this person has. It's just a front of a gold Inteleon from, what is this, Evolving Skies? It's just, don't buy this stuff. You have no idea what that back looks like. And of course, they're saying pack fresh card, and you would think, of course, that means it's like a minty card. It's just that one time. And if you buy this card and it has shit wrong with the back of it, and you try to say like this card was not sold in the condition that it was in, eBay is just, they're just going to say like, no, I didn't say what condition this card was in. I said it was packed fresh. It came bad in a pack. This pack was thrown down the stairs. Fucking everyone in my house went downstairs to eat breakfast like they were on a sitcom, and they all stomped on the pack. And then I opened it, it had Inteleon in it. That's what's going to happen every time. That you're going to lose that fight because they didn't say what condition it's in. And if you can't even see what condition the card is in, don't buy this stuff, man. And I thought this one was the funniest. Like, there's no way that they put this shit on everything. Pack fresh. It's literally that hot sauce where it's like, I put that shit on everything. It's that with cards. They'll put pack fresh on everything. They put it on a Mewtwo EX Black Star promo. Bro, this isn't even from a pack. And then you look at the back of it. You look at the back. And look at the bottom of that card. It looks like ass. But it was packed fresh. They didn't say what condition that stuff was in, right? That, like, why even put packed fresh? That's not even accurate. It's not even from a pack. It's like a Black Star promo from a premium collection kit, like a Super EX premium collection. Why put this on there? This is so stupid. This is like PSA ready. Of course it's PSA ready. Like, I could take any card. I could literally take a card that's like sitting right here. I have this Eternatus. I have this card right fucking here. It's PSA ready. Doesn't matter that I just threw it over there. It's still PSA ready, right? It just hit the wall. It's probably dented. Look, it's PSA ready still. I can send it to PSA. Like, that's so stupid. It doesn't mean anything. Why? Just say what condition the card is in. It's so stupid. Like, why are people doing this with everything? They're putting on cards that aren't even for packs. That Mewtwo's from a collection box. Look, I don't know. Maybe just me. Tell me how you feel about it in the comments below. I've got other stuff I want to talk about, but this has been floating around. It's just so stupid. This does nothing for anybody. Oh my God, pack fresh. It's been around for a couple of years, like 2 or 3 years. It's probably been around longer than that, but I've seen it kick it off again in like 2020, 2021 is when I saw it. That's all I got. Hope you guys are doing well. I'll try to get out videos. I do apologize for that. I appreciate you, virgins. See you later. I hope you're having a good week.